More and harder measures must be taken to avoid the Afghanistan crisis from worsening. The permanent representative of Pakistan to the United Nations, Munir Akram, told Xinhua in an interview on Monday.
Afghanistan is in crisis. It's a humanitarian crisis as well as an economic crisis, facing the possibility of a total economic collapse. If that happens, there is a likelihood of a large-scale outflow of refugees from Afghanistan, and this will of course affect neighboring countries, Pakistan, Iran and other countries, but also the rest of the world, because migration will take place to Europe and to other places. So there will be a migration crisis once again. Secondly, the economic collapse could create chaos, and in chaos could lead to a renewed conflict within Afghanistan. It is a very fragile situation and we have to stabilize it, and if there is an economic collapse, it could revert to a conflict situation, and if it reverts to conflict and chaos, there is a likelihood of the strengthening of criminal behavior such as narcotics smuggling, as well as a strengthening of some of the terrorist groups which are still in Afghanistan.
Akram stated that Pakistan has established an air bridge between Islamabad and Kabul to transport urgently needed medicines and food. Akram also urged the Organization of Islamic Cooperation countries to join together to help Afghanistan for the humanitarian needs.
Just for the humanitarian needs, food and medicines, we will need at least over $200 million a month to keep Afghanistan from starvation, from the people of Afghanistan. Plus, there is the need for energy needs, for food imports, for other essential imports into Afghanistan, which will require more money. Afghanistan has been dependent on foreign assistance for these last 20 years, and because this foreign assistance has been cut off, it is now in deeper crisis. Therefore, we have to mobilize a sufficient amount of external assistance to feed the Afghan people, to prevent disease, to ensure that the economy does not collapse, the banking system can be revived, so there is cash in the economy and businesses can be restored, agriculture can be restored, the services for health, education, etc. can be restored, because at the moment there is no money to pay salaries for civil servants, for teachers, for doctors, health workers. So all of this will require external support, and we need to mobilize sufficient degree of support, and the Islamic countries will play their part, and we are hoping that the rest of the international community will play its part in providing such assistance, which is so urgently and desperately needed in Afghanistan.